Welcome back to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me at MarketSite is Bryan Harkins and Alison with Wall Street Rides Far. Thank you both for joining me. Bryan, great to have you back with us
Jill, thank
at
you.
MarketSite. Now, you and your wife, Melissa, started the event 4 years ago. Tell us about Wall Street Rides Far and why you decided to partner with ASF.
Sure. About 4 years ago, we had the vision to really bring the charitable business community together. My wife and I have worked on Wall Street for many, many years. It's a very charitable industry. We wanted to do something very unique, and we like physical fitness. We like to cycle, but we also had a particular interest in autism. We met Alison, we really loved the vision for her foundation. So really the event is the crossroads of the charitable business community, autism, and a physical challenge.
Well, it sounds like this year it's shaping up to be the biggest yet. I mean, from the program I've seen, all the U.S. equity exchanges are involved. Many of the industry's largest trading firms are involved. Why do you think it's getting so popular now within the community?
Well, first, I think if you look at the cause, everybody knows somebody that's been impacted by autism. So you start with that, and people, again, are very, very generous and charitable. And then, you know, this business that we work in can be very, very generous, and people want to give back. And I'm ever grateful even for Nasdaq. I mean, my company competes with Nasdaq. We compete with the New York Stock Exchange, but we put that all aside for the fun, for the cause, and really to getting together to make an impact.
That's one thing you have to say about Wall and LaSalle Streets, for that matter. They
That's
really
right.
do come together for organizations such as this. Now, Alison, can you tell us about Autism Speaks Foundation and the work that you're doing?
So at the Autism Science Foundation, we are focused on funding scientific research to understand the causes of autism and to develop targeted treatments that are based on those causes. So all of the funds that are raised at Wall Street Rides Far will go directly to fund university-based research and to build our capacity to fund additional research. You know, this is an incredibly optimistic time in the research community. We have made incredible gains in terms of our knowledge about the genetic causes of autism and the environmental causes of autism. There's now more good autism research waiting to be funded than there is money to fund it. So the funds raised at this event are truly critical.
All right, Autism Science Foundation, excuse me, I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong. So let's talk about the ride itself. It sounds like there's multiple routes as well as a shorter family ride route, and this year a 5K walk,
Yes.
which will be fun to participate in. What would you say with someone who's about the fence participating, which route they should?
Yeah, I mean, so look, I call this the no excuses ride, where if you're an avid cyclist, there's a route for you up to 100K. But if you're if you're scared of a bike, or even you don't even own a bike, you can rent a bike, you can bring your children out. There's a shorter route of 4 and 8 miles. And you know what, for even those that choose not to ride, it's all about the cause and the community, and we added a 5K walk this year. So it's really about a family-friendly day out in the beautiful suburbs of New York.
All right, now most importantly, how do you go about signing up?
Okay, it's wallstreetridesfar.org. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can form a team. We already have close to 100 riders signed up with a couple months to go. So it's all right there at the website.
I'm sure you have a fun social media presence too around it.
So yeah, hashtag #WallStreetRidesFar, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram. And thank you for the opportunity.
Well, we look forward to watching the race and participating too, of course. Thank you both for joining me at MarketSite, and thank you for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.